Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Shadowrun returns. I'm in the back. Okay then. So, smell of death and decomposition. Well, it's a morgue. Let me talk to you from this side. I can. No, I can't. Okay. Recently departed. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job." As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin, something kindly in his eyes. Kindly? Okay. Maybe he's just looking for the next corpse to cut up. Didn't expect any visitors at this hour. Some asshole at the corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am? You the corner? This is my only option. Okay. John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm here about Sam Watts. Yeah, let's get straight to the point. What makes you think I know anything about that? Well, Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. Press haven't caught wind of it yet. What? With it being all the way out here in the Barrens? Yeah, obviously. Who told you he was dead? Sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. No. I mean, this is about money, right? Let's just be honest about it. We are Shadowrunners after all. A dead man's wage, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Oh, cool. Please don't tell me you have somebody here to ambush me. Okay, you don't. Perfect. Talk to you. He's my second Emerald City Reaper victim. Third one was downtown. So, what? The who? Really? Emerald City Reaper. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Reaper knows how to handle a scalpel. This one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ? Okay. Alright, a trophy hunter. What was it? Liver. Okay, where's what else? First victim's heart was missing and the third had the spleen removed. Are they trying to build a Frankenstein monster? Taking one organ at a time? What? Dresden, get out here! I'm here about the new Ripper Vec, Sam Watts. Okay. Is this a conversation I should be participating in? Let me guess, you are the local sheriff, your local law. Or the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective. Yup, right out of central casting if you ignore the tusk-pointed ears and Neanderthal brow. Smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. I am an elf after all. Hello there. So this new Ripper Vec, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Coroner frowns, so you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Whose authority exactly are you following? Now, let's go, Dresden, give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic? Okay. Then removes a single internal organ while they are still alive. Photo is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. I'm looking for a whacked out surgeon. Probably. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Would be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're not damn hell, dwarf. Yup. Oh, he finally notices me, huh? Superhuman powers of observation. Yeah. Who the hell are you? Ah, this is where I wish I was playing an orc. Doing all melee. I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm even down, you're the welcoming committee. Yeah, I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. That's right, if you ever do hear something, I'll knock it right out of your head. Well, dress and get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or box this week and claiming my promotion. Alright, it's all about the ladder climbing. Welcome to Shadowrun and Cyberpunk. Alright, he really ran off. Damn. Mr. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? Should I go I don't do friends? Or I'm great at dinner parties too. That seems a little bit more sarcastic. Yeah, let's just... I don't do friends. Be straight with me. You're really gonna work for the dead man? Yeah, a job's a job. This one pays better than most. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. Yeah, I gathered that, but I gathered that, man. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yuan a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Of course he is. Of course he is. You have honor after a fact. I mean, money, right? I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common, okay? What can I do to help you? Should I ask? Yeah. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners. Neither profession uses them much anymore. Possible some of the slimier chop shops still use them, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Alright. So, is this about selling organs? I mean, if it was about selling organs, you would drag the entire body back to a body bank. Did body banks exist in Shadowrun? I know they do in Cyberpunk, they're a big deal in Cyberpunk, but do they even exist in Shadowrun? I don't, for some reason I don't remember now. Or, whatever. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch, but individual organs not worth much anymore. All the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Yeah, that's, I mean... Organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though. Alright. So what was this about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's in the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can say that it wasn't a suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms. She didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. So to drop it, so I dropped it. Okay. So who is paying on the for the sheriff? Law order. I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for me, McCluskey's career and wallet. Okay. Where was Sam killed? You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay. What? Right, first let's figure out what the hell is going on here. What? There we go. Oh, basic medkit. I'm stealing his stuff. Well, that's fine. It's half covered by sterile surgical sheet, face an ashen white for the first time without a smirk on it. Yes, there's a small pencil thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. Okay. Evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Cool. Alright, business card. It's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. Something handwritten on the back. Blood has made it illegible. Alright, credit stick. Standard cheap unsecured credit stick. Okay. No, I'm leaving that. Purple shirt. The same shirt. Several of the buttons are missing. And blood is thoroughly soaked it. Back sloshes a bit in your hand. Right, handwritten note. What of a note given the turn off bad. Sam, I feel terrible that we are... We argue. Okay. We have been long time. See you there, love Jessica. I mean, they've been arguing about something. We have known each other for a long time. To say I'm sorry. See you there. See you where? Is this his mother or his lover? I have no idea. Alright, put the evidence back down. I am not stealing evidence right now. Yeah. Okay. What else is here? What's this about? Can I steal more med packs? Dog Wagon Basic Trauma Kit. Alright. Basic med kit. Do I have inventory? Is this inventory button? No, that's... Oh right, I have karma to spend. Oh, that is interesting. This is inventory button. Okay, Teammate to life with 25% of their total. Alright. Is you or any team member consumed when used? Fantastic. I should probably see if... I don't actually really have anything to spend the 2 points of karma for. I need... Well, technically I could get dodge to 2. But I think I want 2 more karma to get range combat to 4 instead. Or to get body to 4. Yep, something like that. But he told me to ruffle around over here. Labeled John Doe. The internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. What? Somebody's keeping something warm. Open the drawer. Cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you have ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Wait, somebody's sleeping here? Oh, somebody is sleeping here in the morgue. Alright then. Hi. Quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. Someone who just woke up in the morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. Data jack drilled into his temples. Ah, shamanistic tattoo speaking about his color. Interesting combination. Hello, John, you wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Yeah. I didn't expect you to be so alive, huh? Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You are not the first person he's pulled this one on. Okay. So much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you weren't after me, then what's your story? Let's Reaper victim. I don't want to know what he's doing here. I don't care. If this is... Apparently he's hiding from somebody. I can understand that from this conversation so far. He's hiding from somebody, and this seems like a good place to hide. So, that's pointless. Yeah. Did you know the latest Reaper victim? Damn, hey, glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then. Over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or the other. Sounds like Sam. John, is this lady cool? Yeah, she's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man's wage. I thought you could help her out, maybe. Even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Alright then, name's Jake and you are... yeah. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night. The night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the seamstresses union that night. Okay, that explains the card we found. Ripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Yeah, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? It's your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. What's wrong with this intestine? Okay. Well, he's having fun. Thanks, John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corpse bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't actually go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump out on us. Them gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until he turned up here dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. Wait, you were dead on arrival? Okay, so you have done this before. It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Okay, I like this dude. Yeah, Jake here is a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits, you get a free night stay. I'll do that. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Alright, so that will be very close to. Tell you what, look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup. Settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. The leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered, and it's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Ooh, seems reasonable. Alright, it's nice to have somebody watching your back out there. I assume you can trust them. I get it, gotta be careful in this trade. Yep. Not one to go back on the deal though. John can vouch for that? Okay. Well, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. Alright. I get paid. Guess I'd say the same in your shoes. Fine, there is a credit ticket with 1,000 yuan with your name on it. Deal. I'm not gonna hackle over that. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners, whiny bunch of gangers. This stretch of barrens is their turf. Surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. Okay, so you need a weapon. A rifle? So this is where I get a free weapon. Fantastic. And this is where you need to know your character as well. So if you pick the wrong thing that you're not specialized for, it kinda sucks, right? Anyway, got a rifle. You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. Fantastic. Yeah, tell me some more about these gangers first. One of the nastier gangs in town. The symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here they are led by a troll named John Paul. Got all the Halloweeners in the barrens looking for me. We take him out. Maybe I can breathe a bit easier. And I'm so not used to people having, you know, in gangs and whatnot, people having like everyday basic names like John Paul, Jake Armitage, and so on like this. I am used to... Yeah, this is me rambling again about other things. Like, when I run Cyberpunk, everybody gets a name. Like one of the priority rules for running any good game: name every single character, so that the players attach certain attributes and traits to the names, which you give those you know, characters. And everybody gets a name that is somehow both ridiculous and fitting. And it's basically this tree tag, if you would, for the person, not their actual name. Anyway. I am ready. Follow your lead. I'm not looking for you yet. Oh, perfect. You can leave whenever you are ready. Alright, let's walk to the door of the morgue. And that's going to be it for this episode. Next one we are going to wander out in the wide world with some sort of a Jake Armitage dude as a backup. Thank you very much for watching, and do hit the subscribe button if you aren't already.